Ok, chào các bạn, chào mừng quay trở lại cùng chơi Persona 5 Royal. Cái mình nhớ quên mất mình không nhớ mà. Tôi sẽ ngủ để xem ngày mai là như nào. Lại về kiểu Velvet Room.
It's been quite some time.
Lavender.
We have finally succeeded in reaching you. You have been imprisoned once more.
Chú lại bị giam cầm một lần nữa.
This time, not by the god of control,
But a different
but a
entity.
different entity, one who's bound you through your future. However, you held fast to your free will and believed in your
Allow
bonds,
your friend to
allowing
get
your
their
friends
own
to
reality.
regain their own realities. You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more. Our meeting again now within this place is proof enough. It seems the time has come.
What do I do now?
We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take. If the will of rebellion still thrives within you,
Then we will
then we
surely
will
meet
surely
again.
meet again.
Mặc áo cái
Lady
đẹp phết.
Lavenza told you that?
Lavender.
You ought to tell everyone else that too. Let's all meet up after school.
Vẫn cõng con mèo đi. Sumire. Con này bây giờ đeo kính đấy.
Good morning.
Nên là cái bản gốc là lúc mà cái concept art là kiểu rất là nhiều người nghĩ con này là cái phiên bản nữ của Joker. Nhìn cũng giống thôi.
I'm sorry. I can't believe what I tried to do to you two. I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. More importantly, how have you been?
Physically, I'm fine, but
Đầu óc vẫn là choáng.
mentally, to be entirely honest, I'm all mixed up.
Are you okay?
My memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet. I'm going to need a little time to myself to think things through. I have to figure out what to do with myself from here on.
Cha mình sẽ giúp em này, em ấy nhớ lại.
Time's up.
You did your homework này. Cảnh là chưa vừa đi chơi mình. Time to turn that homework. Who is the class duty? Ai là ngày chủ nhật à? Mùng 10 tháng 1 là chắc là sao nghỉ lễ Tết không? Đó bọn này không tỉnh táo phải không? Anh phải kể cho các chú một vài việc. Sau khi hết học xong là chúng ta đến tụ tập ở chỗ nhà thằng này trên chân gác mái luôn.
We have to choose our own path, eh? Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out. It seems he was right.
We can accept this reality, but that means we'll have to fight Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. We have to confront Maruki and steal his desire. In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Business as usual.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire, but that desire's just a wish for us all to be happy, right?
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida.
The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite different from our
Cái ông
past
này là người tốt đấy,
targets.
bọn này không làm này.
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all. There are probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki is actually doing the right thing. But we all still feel like this reality's wrong, right? We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, then I'm gonna do it.
Thế là chúng ta thay đổi trái tim của ông Maruki.
So, somebody say something?
Tại này sao hôm nay tự nhiên nói kinh đấy. Là toàn cái đúng.
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right you are, Ryuichi.
So we're going to change our target's heart not to reform society, but to acquire the reality we believe in.
Có nghĩa chúng ta sẽ thay đổi trái tim của cái mục tiêu. Chứ trên thực tế là không phải là xây dựng lại xã hội. Chúng ta chỉ sẽ lấy lại được cái thực tại mà chúng ta tin mà.
That doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous.
Bọn này vẫn quyết định tấn công
That
này.
means our next step is pretty clear.
Check out the palette.
Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
I've been wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
Nên là cái lý do bây giờ là không hiểu tại sao lại có đủ khả năng để lại cái cái nhỉ? Thay đổi được cái thực tại rất là kinh khủng.
If
Sức
we're
mạnh
going
rất
to
là
fight
lớn.
Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Nên là chúng ta phải đi điều tra về cái vụ này.
Good day. This is Lavenza speaking.
Lavender.
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights. We would like to aid that will, if you find it agreeable.
Wait, how is she even calling you?
And how'd she know how high our wills are? Did she tap your line or something?
Her timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
Còn này bảo là nó không theo dõi bằng
Apparently she can hear you.
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method.
met as
Let
a
us meet in
person
person tomorrow.
Where?
It would be best for me to select a location considered easy to reach by all parties.
Thế là con này nó sẽ chọn địa điểm mà tất cả các người này có thể đến được cái Velvet Room.
Therefore, let us convene at your
Ồ,
school.
đến trường luôn á.
At Shujin?
Wait, she'll be at the school?
In that case,
Lavender.
I'll see you tomorrow.
She hung up.
Is she really gonna go to our school? Just walk through the front gates like nothing?
I'm not sure what to make of it. But since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's offered to help us, I'd call that progress of some sort.
All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not we're going to team up with Akechi.
Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with Akechi, but
Thằng kia là lần gần đây nhất là
I
nó
think
định
we are a team
lùa
up.
cả team này vào chỗ chết này. Thằng này rất là nguy hiểm.
me too.
Are you sure?
Dr. Maruki's strong enough to change reality itself. If we're gonna fight him, we're gonna need Akechi's help.
Nhưng mà thằng Akechi đấy vào đây toàn chết. Ok,
Plus, if he does betray us again, we'll just take him out too.
kinh quá nhỉ. Nếu mà thằng đấy là phản bội chúng ta thì chúng ta sẽ tiêu diệt luôn nó. Nghe rất là cứng.
Guess that settles that.
Let's all meet at Shujin tomorrow. I'll take care of figuring out how to get Yusuke and Futaba in the school.
Thế là cái chị kia là phải nghĩ cách để tuồn hai cái thằng Yusuke với cả Futaba vào.
I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
All right, let's head home for now.
Mà công nhận cái thằng Yusuke buồn cười nhỉ. Suốt ngày phải phải trốn vào trường bạn này. Thế mà mẹ bọn bảo vệ nên nó không nói gì, rất là hay. Morgana on top đi.
For real?
For real? Con mèo sẽ nghĩ cách.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cái con mèo bây giờ nó hiện là cái đầu con cái đầu đeo mặt nạ, nhìn trông buồn cười hơn. Rồi em có thể nó lại không cho mình xuống này. Ngay rồi. Một dậy. Mình cũng không xem là cái giá này. Mèo. Lại dậy nói chuyện mèo. I still fell right into Maruki. Ok. Tôi nghĩ là tôi có thể có cơ hội với Lady Anne. What I did was just so lame. Biến thành con người. You owe us one. I was locked up in the prison when we first meet. You don't have to be cool.
Right.
After all we've been through together, there's no point. Sau tất cả những cái gì chúng ta trải qua thì cũng không nhất thiết phải tự thể hiện. Act cool.
Listen up.
I'm going to be more independent. Kinh. Con mẹ tự nhiên tối nay bị làm sao đấy? Anh sẽ là người bảo vệ chú. Anh hứa là như vậy. Thế là con này lên một tầm cao mới á? Ơ, con này đã bình thường đã lên một tầm cao mới. Con này lên Hermie này. Thế là nhập hai đứa này với nhau. Ô, cái này mới đấy. Là một cái thằng Zoro. Kinh quá nhỉ. Ui. Đây là cái gì đây? Cái bản thể mới. Kinh phết nhỉ. Diego à? Nhìn ác phết này, đùa.
Okay.
Let's do our best.
Right. Let's turn in for the night.
Đây là cái level, cái rank số 3 kinh. Mặc áo hoa Miracle Punk này. Cái này là đấm tất cả nhiều đứa luôn đấy. Các bạn, cái nâng cấp toàn diện của cái này. Awakening the Phantom. Con mèo bây giờ đánh ác phết nhỉ. Sorgonet. We say decorate with Kadumatsu, Mochi and in order to welcome Toshigasi. Cái gì này? Là truyền thống của Nhật này. Japan là có nhiều vị thần này. Bất lần natural end up being lot of event. Shinto God. Anyone know it offhand?
What is the answer?
Takamaki à? Chết rồi. Ok, thầy biết là em sẽ ngủ qua cái bạn mà Sogatsu ấy. I mean,
Hey, wait!
he be the good guy and have her.
Seriously?
Can you give me a hint? Oh my god. What is the phrase supposed to illustrate? Vị thần của Shinto à? Cái từ ngữ nào để diễn tả cái vị thần? How much they love the party, how powerful they are. How numerous they are. Bao nhiêu à? How many God in the Shinto? 8 million God. 8 triệu thần.
That means...
So people call the God of Shinto the 8 million God. The God of Shinto là cái 8 triệu thần, 8 triệu.
This is it. Correct.
Cái kiểu thần thoại bên đạo Shinto. Sao Joju Kami, the 8 million God. Giao Zo Ruzu Miriel God.
Nice going.
Tài cứu cho em kìa. Tầm này là vẫn cộng cái mối quan hệ cho con A này.
You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch. As for myself, be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and...
Đấy, đòi hỏi.
That's...
Dead Fall rồi. Con này là
Yeah, let's go.
con này là Lavenza. Như trong cái giấc mơ.
Hey,
Con này là loa trường. No. Oh.
I hope I can do it.
Wait! That's not right.
Đi vào trong cái phòng hội họp này.
for real?
The nerd of.
Lady Lavenza.
Lady Lavender.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
I see. Exchanging common expressions upon meeting like humans do, it has a rather pleasant feeling. But that is irrelevant. Let's turn to the matter at hand. As I told you yesterday, there's something I wish to tell you. But first, please gather your other friends here.
Để gọi hết cả đống vào đây họp.
Here? You want to meet in the nurse's office?
This place is filled with the cognition of
Be
bed
rest.
rest.
Bed rest.
Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat.
Có nghĩa là con này nó phải cố gắng nó giữ cái cơ thể nó trong cái thực tại của Maruki.
But the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may converse with you all in person here.
I see.
Let us continue this conversation once everyone involved has convened. Until that time, I will
Tôi sẽ
provide
ngủ.
my eyes a much needed rest.
Tạm thời ngủ.
Wait, rest? Lady Lavenza?
Tôi đáng yêu nhỉ. Ố,
I guess we should get everyone in here.
Infiltration success.
nhìn hai đứa thì bị thâm nhập vào trong tường trường một cái.
I'm rather surprised no one took notice of us.
Nhà bọn này nó mặc cái đồ thể dục.
Considering how I don't have an adequate excuse for the school to approve your being here, we're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody.
Đến thằng này nó cũng vào đấy được á, mất tệ mà.
I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Nhìn mặc đồ
Well,
buồn
it's
cười.
just as we said before. We've accepted your offer to work together.
Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in the way of our goal. But if you ever betray us again,
Mẹ thằng-
we'll make sure you regret it.
Thằng chó cái mà phản bội ta mày đừng có trách. Tao gọi hết cả full team persona ra. Tao vải vỡ
Alright
mặt
then.
rồi.
That's no concern of mine anyway. Remember what I told you all before. We share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have a deal to uphold.
It appears that everyone's arrived.
Cái này ngủ dậy, ngủ giấc.
Does this mean you're ready to begin?
Ain't that our line?
Tell her what to do, what you know.
Yes. I wished to speak with you about the circumstances that led this Maruki to alter reality as you know it, as well as the true nature of his
nature.
power.
Sức mạnh là cái năng lượng thực sự của sức mạnh của mày.
You know all of that?
Đâu, bản chất thực sự của sức mạnh của lão này.
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but only to a small extent. First, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that
Alter the
Maruki
cognition
has
of the
altered the cognition of the masses. In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
Lão này sức mạnh còn kinh hơn cả cái lão mà ra bao ấy.
He changed mementos? How is that even possible?
Bởi vì là lão này lão thay đổi cái memento à? How it come back?
Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav and Maruki's palace. Seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognitions, and that man were also to gain access to mementos,
Lão này nhờ tẩy lão hàng loạt ấy.
it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognitions and affect reality
Nên là
itself.
việc bà tẩy mã hàng loạt là nó ảnh hưởng luôn đến cái memento này.
Could he really have done all
Kiểu
that?
là ảnh hưởng lên cái sự hình thành của memento.
I mean, it's assumed that Dr. Maruki has the power to control cognition, right?
Exactly. That man's controlling of
Let's
cognition.
see, why don't we
Let's see.
repeat
Why don't
actualize
we
this?
refer to his power as actualization? Most likely, that actualization is a power unique to a persona. In other words, this man named Maruki is...
He's a persona user?
Lão này cũng là persona
Impossible.
user.
There's no way to have a persona and a palace at the same time.
Determining when Maruki first awakened to his power is wholly impossible. However, by the time he crossed your paths, there's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization, although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
Even if it is just his subconscious,
He is in
he's
persona
using a
in the
persona
real
in
world.
the real world.
So, his ability to make Yoshizawa-san think she was Kasumi-chan.
Thế là con này như là cái persona của lão này như là thôi miên này. Hoặc là làm ảnh hưởng đến cái tiềm thức của người.
It was most likely through the use of actualization.
Still, though, even if we assume that Maruki has unique persona abilities, such as the case with him and myself, we still need to determine how he used that power on Mementos as a whole, rather than a single individual.
Right. Even if there were some kind of power that could affect Mementos, it's on a whole other level from what we've seen so
A single
far.
person
A single
be
person
capable
just
of anything.
shouldn't be capable of all that.
Một cá nhân không thể nào làm được những cái điều này, thay đổi cả cái Mementos.
That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something humans do.
Something like
it's
God.
something that, like, gods do.
Thay đổi thực tại chỉ bằng việc nghĩ đến cái đấy là không phải là việc con người thì làm, mà cái đấy là thánh thần.
And
God.
what if he became such a god?
Nếu mà thằng này nó biến thành thần thánh là the God of control.
Indeed, the being in Mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to.
Cái vật thể mà ở trong Memento ấy, mà các cậu đã tiêu diệt là một cái con thánh thần giả mạo mà tất cả loài người ta thờ
It
cúng.
is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
Nên là có thể nói là cái ông Maruki là ông ấy lấy luôn cái vị trí của cái For God ấy, khi mà con kia nó bị tiêu diệt. Thế là ông này ghi là
Took
thần
over
thánh
his
mới.
position? What do you mean? So you're saying society thinks of Doc as a god now or something?
Now, the Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called
God of
God of
Control.
Control. So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior. In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none of the work the Phantom Thieves did?
The mass was invested in Phantom Thief, not Maruki.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like this.
Is that really true?
It's most likely because
We wish for it. Chúng tôi chọn Maruki.
What? After we defeated the God of Control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described it. And it happened?
After we defeat the God of Control.
I don't remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
Ngày năm mới này.
What
I know.
about our counseling?
Counseling. You can change the path, but you still want to keep your chin and path onward. Is that the greed of it? Vậy nó bảo là nếu mà sẽ tốt hơn nếu mà tất cả điều này không xảy ra, các bạn nhé. I hope your track team will still do some good in the end. Yeah, thành.
Looks like you all walked right into the spider's part.
Đây là bọn này đều tư vấn ông này, gặp ông này tập tư.
there's no way of knowing how many of those situations were intentionally orchestrated by that man. However, the result is still the same. A desire for his actualization was seeded within your hearts. Thus, I have no doubt that it was your own desires that led to their actualization.
So this is all our fault, huh?
Thế là cái bọn người dân nó tin bọn Phantom Thief, nhưng mà cái bọn Phantom Thief này lại muốn cái thực tại là của ông Maruki. Thế nên là cả cái thế giới đấy là nó thay đổi vì cái bọn Phantom Thief này.
We're the ones who told him the cognitive world really exists, too.
Let's put an end to that.
Right, let's fight. If this is our own fault, we've got to be the ones to fix
Nên là
it.
bây giờ phải tát từng thằng cho nó tỉnh lại một lần nữa kìa.
Yes. This realization changes none of what we must do.
Very well. Then allow me to proceed. This world is in a very unstable condition currently. On the day that the God of Control fused Mementos with the real world, the merging was undone through your efforts,
And the
and the two
are now
worlds are now
apparently-
attempting to return to their initial states.
So, what you're saying is this world has reverted to a state where the fusion with Mementos hasn't been totally undone. That explains why Maruki's palace was visible in Odaiba.
Thế là cái thế giới nó đang trở về cái lúc mà cái trạng thái là lúc chưa bắt đầu kết hợp với cả cái Mementos.
Even as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize the world of the masses as a whole.
Đang thay đổi hiện tại.
Should this continue, reality shall merge with Mementos once more. The two worlds will again become one.
What a bullshit.
When that happens, anyone trapped within the actualized world can never again awaken to the original one.
No.
This issue goes beyond the masses as well, although you are all Persona users. It would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control. To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no chance of your success in
Một
this
khi hai cái
mission.
thế giới nó kết hợp với nhau thì bọn này nó sẽ không có sức mạnh để chống lại ông.
And I believe this fusion will conclude in 1 month's time.
Nên là cái thời gian mà hợp thể giữa hai thế giới sẽ diễn ra trong vòng 1 tháng.
We only have a month.
Lúc nào thế?
Memory serves me correctly. February 3rd was the date Dr. Maruki gave us, right?
Mùng 3 tháng 2.
Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be completed?
It's possible.
If that's the case, we don't got another choice except to steal his treasure by then.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the 2nd so we can send our calling card. Then, on the day of, we're most likely going to have to fight Maruki.
Nên là lại như nhưng mà lần này là nó cái tầm của nó rất là lớn luôn.
Allow me to produce the calling card. This is certain to be our final card.
I will pull my head and
I'll
soul
pour my
and
heart and
creation.
soul into its creation.
Okay. Đây là vụ cuối cùng. Lúc nào là vụ cuối cùng.
Be that as it may, there are still some unsolved questions. Right.
What's the deal with the palace's name? Doesn't seem to affect the app's functions, but
That must also be a product of Maruki's cognition. He most likely learned that you could somehow infiltrate the metaverse. As long as he permits your existence,
Your mental
method of infiltration will not
entirely
entirely disappear either. However, in his heart he must have feared you would learn his identity as the palace's ruler. Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from you.
But in that case, why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize us out of existence entirely?
Maybe he want to save.
Maruki told us he wants us to accept his world.
Nên là ông muốn bọn này chấp nhận cái thế giới của ông này, tự nguyện này. Nên là không muốn xóa bỏ bọn này khỏi cái hiện thực.
It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization, maybe he really does want us to submit.
Sorry, even if it does fix shit for us, I just can't accept the world getting treated like that.
Nhưng mà thằng Ryuji này nó không được hưởng nhiều ấy. Bọn kia nó hưởng như ví dụ mẹ con Futaba chẳng hạn. Chết rất là
Let's start
kiểu
the
oan uổng.
infiltration tomorrow, yeah? And you? Sound good?
Okay. Anh Ryuji về thành
You're
leader.
willing to ask me as well.
Duh, dude. The Phantom Thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous vote.
Fine then. You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's world anyway.
Then that settles that.
Wait, what about Yoshizawa-san?
we may not have summoned her as one of the Phantom Thieves. This definitely involves her as well.
Phantom.
Maybe we should fill her in on our situation once she comes to terms with her own. What she does with that information, though, that's up to her.
Right.
If that concludes matters, I shall continue to watch over you, Trickster. Please show me the path that you choose for humanity.
Con này nó soi này. Con Sumire. Yoshizawa.
I just...
Guess we might as well close up for the night. Hey, once you're done washing that, you can go ahead and call it a... welcome.
Sumire.
Yoshizawa?
Yoshizawa-san.
Have a seat. She's here to see you, right? Now, don't worry about finishing up.
I take
care of it later.
Sorry for coming over so late. And thank you for the coffee. It's delicious. Would you mind if I got something off my chest? Thank you. So, to tell the truth, I saw you all go into the nurse's office today, and, I sort of eavesdropped on your conversation.
About actualization.
You've all found the paths you want to take, and are following them with such confidence, whereas I'm simply... like Dr. Maruki said before, I ran from the truth. I couldn't handle the fact that Kasumi died because of my actions. My memories are still a bit hazy, but even when I remembered that I'm really Sumire, I didn't want to accept it.
Sumire.
I was still running from reality, where Kasumi is gone, where I had to live for Kasumi instead of as her.
Do you still want to run? Em là chịu ảnh hưởng nhiều nhất.
Like I said earlier, I realized something when I saw you all striving to push onward. I can't keep running like this, but now that Kasumi's gone, I have no idea what to do with myself. Senpai, what should I do?
Em phải làm gì? I know you will do well.
You can be awfully firm sometimes, Senpai. But you're absolutely correct.
Em phải chọn nhưng mà anh.
I must thank you for allowing me to unload all of this onto you.
Con này nó phải tự chọn cái thực tại nó mong muốn ấy. Mình không thể mình chọn.
I'm still not completely sure what I should do, but I plan to think more on it. I've got to figure out what to do with my life now.
Let's reform society.
Let's reform society. I know God modding when I see his shit makes Sido look small town. We should meet tomorrow, okay? We should contact Akechi-kun. Để thêm một thằng kia vào group chat như kiểu hồi xưa. Này là nó có thi phần đã update này. Không chơi được cái gì ngoài cái này. Con mèo rất là bắt mình. Ok, mình sẽ quay lại sau để mình chơi tiếp ấy. Và nếu các bạn chưa đăng ký hãy đăng ký channel này. Xem này những cái tập cuối của cái trò này. Chắc mình không biết là tập cuối chứ, nhưng mà mình nghĩ là nếu mà theo cái bản cũ là chúng ta còn tương đối nhiều còn sự kiện ấy. Nên là cũng chắc mình phải nghĩ là còn tầm chục tiếng, đôi ba chục, không thể nói được. Ok, mình sẽ quay lại sớm để mình chơi và mình xin chào các bạn theo dõi video và hẹn gặp lại các bạn một tập khác trên channel.